Nazdar lišáci, vítám vás u streamu, zase budeme pokračovat Gothicu. Něco málo jsem si zjistil, uvidíme, kam se dostaneme až. Já nevím, jestli jsem vypl mikrofon, Bobeš, tobě. No? Tak, abych to uvedl na pravou míru. Proč budeme mít jiný, proč nemáme brnko, máme víc peněz. Já to musel jít znova, protože tady byl ten obchodník. Tady ten, samozřejmě, to je ten, jak jsme ho naprášili u té Sáry, než jsme řekli, že chce podvést Sáru. No jenom, že my jsme zavřeli toho obchodníka a pak jsem se dozvěděl, že ve třetí kapitole bychom neměli šanci na... že by prostě s námi nikdo neobchodoval, tak jsem to jel celý znova. A udělali jsme teda sněhárnu, že ta Sára šla do vězení, bohužel. Ale musíme brát, že to je hra. Tak, co nám teď chybí? Teď jediný, co vím, je, že... Jo, tady nám chybí jeden úkol. Tady vzadu. U tohohle pitrusa.
Inos be with you, stranger. If you're looking for a good selection for the traveler, then you're in the right place. But I'm warning you, if you're planning on helping yourself without paying, I'll call the city guard.
Just a moment. Do I look like a thief?
Bah! You won't be the first one to make off with my things today.
What I heard.
Show me.
Everybody knows by now.
Jo, on tady má kušenu.
You don't say.
Amulety.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
Voj, ten luk.
That's an open secret.
Somebody stole from you.
I can't prove it. The fellow was damn clever. Introduced himself as Ringaroo, if that really is his right name. He's been hanging around the marketplace the last few days. And every evening he gets plastered at the beer stand down the street.
How interesting.
I bet the bastard is drinking my money. I only looked away for a moment, and my purse was gone.
You don't say. He can't keep anything.
What
to
do you
himself.
know about the Thieves Guild?
Listen, if you get my
Someone's
gold
gonna
back
give
from
it
me from that Rengaroo fellow, I'll tell you what I know.
Don't tell this to anyone.
I could get your gold back for you.
Oh,
Someone's
and why
gonna
would
give
you
you
do
one.
that?
He can't keep anything to himself. Really, how interesting.
I'm looking for clues to the Thieves Guild.
Works.
I might well be able to help you. Listen, if you get my gold back from me from that Rengaroo fellow, I'll tell you what I know.
I won't tell her a thing from now on. He'd better shut up.
Why didn't you call the city guard?
The guards only respond if a thief is caught in the act. And when I noticed my purse was missing,
Who says things
the
like that?
bastard was already gone.
That's what I've always
How
said.
much gold was in that purse?
50 gold
He
pieces.
can't keep
That's
anything
quite a
to
lot in these
himself.
crappy times.
But that's terrible.
I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. If you just knock the
And he
bastard down,
works all
the
day
city
too.
guard will get involved. Lately, things have been getting really tough here. Since the paladins came to town, the guards have been cracking down on brawlers. So think of something.
I shall.
Who says things like that? That's what I've
No,
always said.
a on je to nějak Ranger, ne? Nebo jak se jmenoval.
I don't believe that.
Tady to je on. To je on.
Who says things
Jorah
like that?
says you've got his money.
Damn it! I'm out of here!
Who says things like that?
Bere nohy na rameno.
And he works all day too. Go away. Don't tell me that.
Tak jdem po něm.
You don't say.
Dostaneme za to nějaký expík.
Gotcha.
Hey, what do you want from me? Huh?
You stole from Jorah in broad daylight, and he even saw you do it. So I've come to tell you that you're a lousy thief, and that... And now, you tell me who you are.
I'm nothing but a poor wretch, trying to make ends meet one way or another. Well, what else can I do? I can't find a job in town.
All right, I see. Spare me your whining. You had better hand over Jorah's gold now.
Here's the dough, man! But now let me go! I'll never do it again!
I should turn you into the militia.
What else do you want? I've got nothing left. Let me go, man!
Get lost and don't show your face around here again.
Oh, you won't regret this. Thanks, man.
Tak, toho lupiče jsme teda dopadli. Teď půjdeme napráskat. Dostaneme za to zaplací, no.
I've come to collect the bounty. About the Thieves Guild.
Yes?
No, jelikož jsem mu řekl, ať se ztratí a že
I'm working on it.
prostě jsem mu řekl, ať se ztratím, tak ho nemůžu napráskat. Nevadí, já myslel, že mu řeknu, ať se ztratí a pak ho napráskám a dostanu zaplací. No, nevadí, tak jsme zaplací nedostali. No to jo, můžu mu říct něco víc?
Wait a minute. So,
What else do you want?
Dobrý, tak ten s náma nepokecá, ale jdeme vrátit teda ty šušně.
He simply talks too much. Don't tell this to anyone.
You don't say. That's not what I heard.
That's not what I heard. Go away. Don't tell me that.
That's an open secret. You don't say.
I don't believe that. That's an open
about the thief.
Yes, how's it going? Have you caught him? And much more importantly, do you have my gold?
That's typical, isn't it? That's not what my husband thinks.
Honestly, I witnessed it.
I'm still working on it.
Terrible.
Then see to it that you get my gold back.
Someone's got to do the work.
Go away, don't tell me that. That's not what I heard.
What do you...
Listen,
Everybody knows
if you
that.
get my gold back for me from that
Someone's gotta do
Rengaru
the
fellow.
Don't tell this to anyone.
About the...
Yes, how...
You don't say.
Now that's typical.
He got away from me.
Don't tell
And what
this to
about my
anyone.
gold? Did he get away with it?
That's not what I heard.
I won't tell her a thing.
Here's the 50 gold pieces he stole from you.
Inos, be
Tell this to
praised.
anyone.
There is still justice in the city.
And he works all day, too. These are bad times.
He'd better shut
What do you know about the Thieves
These are
Guild?
bad times.
Right. Listen up.
If I
You
hadn't
haven't
seen
heard
it,
anything of what I'm about to
these are
tell you
bad
from
times.
me, capiche?
Really,
There are
honey?
shady
Yeesh.
characters who frequent the dockside inn. I bet the landlord
says
knows a
things like
thing or
that?
two. If you're planning to track down the thieves,
Go
you
away,
should go
don't tell
talk to
me
him. You could act like you're up to something crooked, for
Can't
example.
keep anything
Maybe he'll
from
fall for it, but be very careful.
Who says
These
things
people
like
are
that?
not to be trifled with.
That's not what my husband thinks.
I want part of the gold as a reward.
But I already gave you a valuable hint. That should suffice as reward for you. If it's gold you want, then hunt down the thieves and collect the bounty from Lord Andre. Now, I must get back to my customers.
You don't say.
No takže to je v té hospodě,
Talks too much.
to stráží ten šulín, který nás vždycky sejme. Tak teď se jdeme přidat teda do
Don't
učednictví,
tell this to
tomu
anyone.
kováři. Tomu učedník. Učedník teda.
And so he bade Enos to leave a part of his power in his realm so that he might restore it to the human if the beast should return. And Enos, in his wisdom, did so.
When can I start as your apprentice?
We can really use a man around here who can beat an orc. As far as I'm concerned, as for the other master, Thorben has given you his blessing, and Bosper doesn't know you. As usual, Constantino doesn't care about anything. He said, and Matteo says you brought him back his gold. That means you have the approval of 4 masters. Are you ready to...
Jo, chci stoupit.
I'm in.
Good. I'll teach you how to forge a decent sword. Besides that, it's time you got a bit stronger. You're wasting away before my very eyes.
I want to become stronger.
No, nemám, ale dělá sílu, to je dobrý.
Come back if...
Teach me how to forge a decent sword.
Come back once you...
Jo, to chce ty body, ty vole.
What are my tasks as an apprentice?
3 guesses.
Forge, and forge?
You aren't as dumb as you look. I pay per blade. If you don't work, there's no money. It's that simple. Furthermore, I'll teach you everything you need to know to make a plain sword. Making magic blades is only something for experienced smiths, and you're a long way from that. If you need a place to sleep, you can bunk down somewhere in my house. Everything clear so far?
Jo, je to jasný. Takže potřebuji dovednostní body. Nebo vědecké body. Tady. Jak to uložíme? Můžeme vybrat truhlu?
A few lockpicks would be helpful.
Takže tak. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5. No, ukládat to zatím nebudu, já nevím, jestli nebude nadávat, že mu něco zmizlo. Ale můžeme se tady i vychrápat, takže už je to dobré.
Hey, you!
Ne, tebe ne.
Hey, you!
There you...
Dobrý, tak to můžeme uložit. Já teda to uložím tady. No tak už jsme občan města, už můžeme jít nahoru. No ale ještě se musíme přidat k té domobraně. Doufám teda, že potom můžu furt pracovat v té kovárně snad. No asi jo.
I'm ready to join the militia.
Then you are a citizen of Corinus?
The blacksmith has taken me on as an apprentice.
Herod? I know him. He works for us. He's a good man. If he vouches for you, there's nothing standing in the way of your acceptance into the militia. You can join us if you wish, but your decision will be final. Once you wear the armor of the militia, you cannot simply take it off and no longer belong to us. Are you prepared to fight together with us for Enos and the king?
I'm ready.
Then so shall it be. Welcome to the militia. Here is your armor. Wear it with pride and dignity.
Ty vole, ty zase tady těch, ty vole, otázek.
Can I finally see Lord Hagen now?
You are now in the service of the Paladins. They will let you in, but you had better have something important to say.
Don't worry, I do.
Remember that you are meeting the Chief Paladin. Behave yourself accordingly. You represent not only yourself now, but the entire militia.
Will I get a weapon too?
Of course. Peck usually takes care of that, but it occurs to me that I haven't seen him for quite a while. Find out where he's hiding and bring him here. Then he will give you a weapon. And if you want to sleep, you can lie down in one of the beds in the bunkhouse.
To je ten Pek, ten nám dá dobrou zbraň.
Have you got an assignment for me?
Lately, there's been an increase in the sale of swamp weed in the city. We cannot allow this stuff to catch on. Otherwise, everyone here will start smoking and no longer be able to work, let alone wield the weapon. Particularly now that there is a danger of a possible attack by orcs or mercenaries. I suspect that the mercenaries are behind it. I bet they're bringing this stuff into the city.
What is there to do?
Mortis, one of our men, heard in the harbor inn that a package of swamp weed has arrived somewhere in the harbor district. Look around down there and bring me the package.
Will you...
Now you belong to the city guard. Therefore, you are also subordinate to the paladins. Now, I can take you into my confidence. We have come on a mission from King Robar. With the collapse of the barrier, the deliveries of ore have failed. Therefore, we are getting the ore and bringing it to the mainland. With the ore, we shall forge new weapons and drive the orcs back.
What about the missing people?
What about them?
Well, shouldn't we try to find them?
Lord Hagen gave me orders to protect the town and the surrounding farms. That means that we're taking care of the people who are still here. The militia patrols the streets at night. That's all I can do. And you will take care of the tasks I give you. Understood?
Tak, a máme konečně hadry. Pořádný. Teď to chce tu zbraň.
So Lord Andre
Zbraň.
accepted you. I expect you to come here and train regularly. Ruga will train you in the art of the crossbow, and Mortis will help you to increase your strength. But the most important thing is for you to learn to handle your sword properly. I'll make a good fighter of you yet.
What are the...
Quite simple. With a one-handed weapon, you're faster. That two-handed weapons are more ponderous. You have to fight with foresight, but you can do it. That's entirely up to you. If you specialize, if you're in that, just...
Mě nezajímá.
Let's be...
To jsou ty body, ty vole. To nechci, jde služba.
How's your duty?
Oh, these boys swing their swords like farmers. But when I'm done with them, every single one of them will be a tough, hard bastard.
Fajn, takže teďkon půjdeme za kovářem, naučíme se kovat meče a pak jdeme za tím šuldou, co se ztratil, aby nám dal teda ten meč a ten je v bordelu.
All civilian judges are to hand over their duties to the royal paladins, effective immediately. The Honorable Lord Andre...
You're with the militia. As long as you're in the army, naturally I won't expect you to fulfill your duties as an apprentice as well. But if you need anything...
Naučím
Teach me
vykovat
how to
meč.
forge a decent sword.
It's quite simple, boy. Get then you...
No, ty mi to říká, super. Kvalitní meč za 4.
It's quite simple, boy. Then...
Už nemám, jasně.
Come. You've already come back.
Tak. A jak to teď funguje? Teď si otevřu obchod, ne?
I want to.
Then make some.
A kde mám vzít tu?
Hey,
rudu?
you.
Not really. The weapons, but if it what? I can sell you some steel billet.
No, celý pro ty, super. Fajn, takže teď by se mělo rozpálit. Ano, mám rozpálený, teď to půjdem vyklepkat. Magickou zbraň. No to nemůžu. Obyčejný, kvalitní. Pojď. Kvalitní. Super. Kdybych to měl nabrousit, ne? Já vím, že to používá někdo jiný. Počkej, už ho mám.
What with?
Tak já zkusím spát do noci, možná zmiznou. Odtěl to. Bylo lepší kovat večer.
What with? What with? What with?
Tak to nejde. Nevadí. Až se vychrápem do rána. Čau, Roky, ahoj, vítej.
Hey. I want to sell the weapon.
Good. Give it here. Fine. And here's your pay.
Oj, za 5 kilo, nice. Pěkný penízky.
Hey, you.
Máš ještě nějaký?
What?
I can sell.
No nemáš ty vole, ty pruty. Kde seženu pruty, abych si vykoval věci? To je jedno. Takže byli jsme učeníkem v kovárně, teď jsme teda u té domobrany a teď jdeme do toho nevěstince pro toho smrada s tím, aby nám dal ten meč.
Someone's gotta do the work.
Ale nevím, co pak. Nevím, co pak.
Talks too much.
That's not what my husband
Doesn't keep anything to himself.
Hey, you! Where you going? No matter what you're writing.
Jo, to už jsi mi říkal, máme tady tu lucernu. A on by měl být tady nahoře.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
I used to say that myself.
Můžeš mlátit říkat do něj pruty?
That's not what I
Ty.
heard.
Vyšlo.
You can't rely on.
Hey, it's time to hit the road.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Damn it, your weapon can wait. Damn. Okay, I'm coming already. But when you report back to Andre, don't tell him I was here.
No, protože budeme podávat hlášení, tak mu nemáme říkat, že jsme byli tady. Fajn. Hele, můžeš zmátit toho Karla, tak budeme zkusit.
He should have known better.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
But he knew that all along.
No zmátí, můžu vzít mečem, ne?
Really, how interesting.
Já vím, já ho práskat nemám, on mi pak dá to. Dobrý meč.
Just you wait, you son.
Finish him! Finish him!
On má hodně životu, ale.
Finish him! Finish him! Don't stop now! Slug him! Don't stop now! Finish him!
A obnovuje se jim tady zboží?
Finish him! Don't stop now!
Nebo ty pruty pak musím najít někde jinde?
Finish him! That
Never pick a fight with me again.
Really, how interesting.
Put down that.
hit the
Never pick a
Oni
fight with
zatím
me
kladí ven,
again.
děláš si kozy. Jak mám se jmout, ty vole, je těžké.
Really, how interesting.
And now for the Don't stop now! Don't stop now!
You can't keep anything.
Finish him! That hit the spot.
To nedám. Jdeme udělat toho demobránce, dostaneme lepší meč. Na to budeme moc equipnout. A pak ho zkusme si mu, no. Ne, já nechci zmlátit, já tady od toho jsem, nebo jako tam to jo, ale od tohohle jsem jakoby, od tohohle jsem koupil ty pruty, tak jestli se mu znova objeví, víš, v inventáři. Jakože se mu doplní zboží, víš, že když to poctivě koupím. No a co máme dělat potom, koukej, tady mám takové úkoly. Co mám dělat potom za úkol, prosím tě. A já ho nenapráskám.
I've managed to track down Peck.
Yes, he's already back at his post and going about his duty. Where did you find him?
He crossed my path in town.
All right. Then go to him and get yourself a weapon.
I've come to get myself a weapon.
Well, look who's here. Our new comrade. And he wants a sword. You didn't tell Andre I was in the Red Lantern. You seem to be okay. Here, take your sword. It's the best that I have. If you want a better weapon, then go to the merchants in the market.
No, dostali jsme meč, ale to nám chybí 21 síly. No to ani omylem nemám. Tak, co mám dělat teď? Jako mohl bych koupit ty mapy, no, kde máme. Máme dost.
He can't keep anything to himself. And it's gonna get even worse.
Now that's typical, isn't it? And it's going to
If
get
I hadn't seen it
worse.
with my own eyes.
You're in the militia now. I'm gonna laugh myself sick. A former convict in the militia. Only you could pull something like that.
You don't say.
That'll only cause more trouble.
That's terrible.
It's all just gossip. Do you know anything about
The questions you ask, of course.
Jo, to už jsem mi říkal.
Someone's got to do the work.
Not what I heard. Do you know
No offense.
You can't keep anything to
Why haven't I
yourself.
heard about this before? Vatras.
So you've already been to see Vatras? You must have met. Otherwise, he certainly wouldn't have volunteered my name. Especially not since the matter with those missing people still hasn't been resolved. Tell me what you need.
That's an open secret.
You should have known better. Vatras gave me this ornament to bring to you. He said it is to be taken back.
That's not what my husband
Of course. It's up to me, as usual. I'll have to walk
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
And it works.
To jsme říkali.
He'd better shut up.
That's been known a long time.
You can't take care of it.
Nobody ever asks me.
Really, how
Do
interesting.
you really believe that?
It's better to watch out who you tell what.
Everybody knows by now.
These are bad times.
I could have told you that.
Everybody knows by
You
now.
hardly know who to believe these days.
These are bad times.
That's totally obvious.
I can't take care of everything
That's
for
been known a
everybody.
long time.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Everybody knows
Tak.
by now.
I can't go on.
I must be crazy. What are you?
Now that's typical,
Don't tell me
isn't
you
it?
didn't know that.
Everybody knows by now.
I don't want to hear that.
Hey, Larish. I was able to escape. You
These are
rem-
bad times.
That was obvious all along.
I don't want to hear that.
Really, how interesting.
It's a bad business.
Tak, to se nějak
These are
zatěpalo.
bad times.
Let's wait and see what happens.
I won't tell her a thing from
Nobody
now
will learn
on.
anything from me.
He simply talks
I
too
wouldn't have done that.
much.
I don't believe that.
Já vím, ale já nemám level na to.
These are bad times.
He should have known better.
And he works all day too.
Já na to nemám level.
These are bad times.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Now that's typical.
But the human and the beast
Potřebuji vědět, co dělat dál, jak se vylevlit a tak. Jaký úkoly a tak.
He simply talks too much.
Hey,
Don't
you.
tell me that.
Everybody knows by now.
These are
Hey.
bad times.
So?
What else do you want?
Jo, to je ten, co kradl.
You don't say.
That's what I've always
I'm
said.
Zurus, master. Do you need an essence of healing or a magic
He can't
elixir?
keep anything to himself.
Do you brew?
Everybody knows
No,
by
I
now.
either get him from the monastery or I buy him from Constant. He always passes me when he goes out on the east gate to collect.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
He'd better shut up.
That's terrible.
Já mu nemám co prodat. Zatím nepotřebujeme peníze.
What I heard.
Why are you looking so
He says
doubtful?
things like that.
I see that you bear the.
So,
What if I?
then I would
I
tell
don't
you.
believe that.
Fine, if that's so.
I see.
Everybody knows by now.
Jo, ten má jenom tohle. Mě nezajímá, ty můžu jít za Lím. Teda za Lím.
I won't
On
tell
se jmenuje
anything from
Lares. Za Laresem a řeknu teda, že na stráži bude někdo jiný.
Lord Andre will take the supreme command of our militia. All the citizens of this city who have martial skills at their disposal are herewith urged to join the royal militia.
That's not what I heard.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
And it's going to.
Nothing's ever going to change that.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Já jsem chtěl ty mapy.
Hey.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
Show me.
Anything's possible.
Come back.
Tak, díky.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Měšťan, Jack. To je ten potřebuje pomoc s majákem. To se mu tam usídlili banditi.
Nobody ever asks me.
That's been known a long time.
There've been all kinds of rumors.
It's a bad business.
That's nothing.
Tak. Hovno.
Let's wait and see.
Ale já potřebuji prosím tě něco, kde uděláme level nějaký rok, jo. Ať se někam dostaneme.
I have talked to Baltram. He will find someone to relieve you.
Ah, very good. You had better keep my aquamarine ring for now. I assume it will come in handy for you until...
Fajn, takže Larry s náma může jít pryč. Někam. Říkal ten hospodský. To se mohlo hodit. Do začátku.
Someone's got to do the work. That's what I've always said.
Someone's got to do the work.
Tak on je k hovnu, že máme prachy, my potřebujeme levely. Ty prachy se hodí, až budeme mít levely a koupíme novou zbraň.
For the king.
And the human slew the beast.
Hey, come closer. The pal. Hey, the pal.
Jako takhle? Fakt? 4.
Hey, nothing hit. Hey, come close. The.
Takže jo.
Hey, the. Hey. Hey, no. Hey, no. Hey, no. Hey, come closer. Nothing hits the spot like a cool pint. Hey, come the. Hey, the.
Děláš strandu, to fakt jde takhle.
Hey, no.
Ale občas mi ho nedá.
Come the.
Takže jo.
Hey, the. Hey, the.
To si děláš kozy. A to jako já můžu všechno prodat, ne? Nekonečno peněz. Kolik je za to pivo?
Show me your...
I don't believe that.
If I hadn't seen it with my own
Ty no.
But that's terrible.
To jde.
These are bad times.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Martial law is immediately declared in all cities and regions of the realm. All civilian judges are to hand over their duties to the royal...
A z toho dostanu jako XP, jo. Takže mi bude mlátí ženský tady na streamu. To ne. Bo jo, no tak uvidíme. Tak to má být takový raz. A tak dá se vylevlit, no. Můžeš mlátit NPC v přístavu. Ale jako meče můžu? Kecá, že jim to nevadí, to je až tak rozbitý. Ukáž. Když vytáhla kudlu, ty vole!
Whack him!
Ono myslíme.
Let him have it! Give him what for!
Let him have it.
Let him have it!
Show
Whack
him.
Let him have it!
Show
Let
him.
him have it! Let him have it!
Never pick a
Not
fight with me
bad.
again.
Sejmula měšťanka. Ty vole. Děláš kozy. Jo, ona má meč, aha. To je čůza. Musíme jít někoho, kdo meč nemá. Potřebujeme levy. Co ty, kozelina, ukaž. Je, ty máš taky meč, pryč. Oni mají všichni meč.
Who says things like that?
Everybody knows by now.
That's really not my problem.
To má palcát.
Everybody knows by now.
Oni ty baby mají meče.
I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
A tohle nemá meč.
You don't say.
That's an open
Jo,
secret.
má tam něco, nějaký klocek.
Really? Oh my God! A fight!
Give them what for. Not bad.
Ty vole, to... Jo, pak by neměl zboží, dobře. Ale já tady nesejmu nic, ty vole, v tom Gothicovi, to je hrozný.
These are bad times.
Dej mi rybu. Hejda.
Hey, you! What are you cooking there?
Oh, fish soup. It's not all that tasty, but at least it's hot. You can try a plateful.
Could you cook?
I cook for everybody. For you too, if you want. I won't tell her a thing from now on.
What can you tell me about the city?
Most citizens in this town.
Aren't you a...
Oh,
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
that's an open secret.
Jako, nevím, jako nějaký úkol, my jsme prostě na všechny ty úkoly, co jsou tady, jsme prostě slabí. Mám jít s tím Laresem někam. On někam chce odejít, mám jít s ním.
I won't tell her a thing from now on. Put away that weapon.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, that's the ticket. What you waiting for?
Já ji nesejmu.
Not bad.
Never pick a
I
fight
ain't
with
seen
me
one.
again.
Já nepotřebuji ryby, já nechci tu polivku. Tady můžu valit s tím pivem, jako.
Yeah, that's the ticket. What you waiting for? Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, that's the ticket.
Pojď, sej mi.
My God.
Nice. A jim to nevadí, jako. A 100 za to je pěkný. A to můžu dělat, A když ji pak si mu znova, ona žije, ne? Dostanu zase 100 expu, když ji pak si mu znova.
Well, we'll see the next time.
And he works all day too.
He had better shut up.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
And he works all day too.
Ty jsi říkal, že... No tak to načtu. Ty jsi říkal, že mám se toho mlátit. To všichni mají zbraň. Tady. Je to světky. Jo, takhle, aha, já už to chápu, že mi nikdo nesmí vidět, jasně. Ale máme když za tím Martinem, sem. Mě taky hodně posílali za ním.
He really didn't deserve that.
You're looking for the man who is selling weapons to the bandits?
Says who?
Says Vatras.
Oh. What do you know about it?
Not much, but I could find out more.
Ah. Is that so?
I hardly know what to believe
Tak.
Tell me, what do you know about the weapons dealer?
Listen, we know that an influential citizen in the upper quarter must be behind it, and some of the weapons are even supposed to have come from the militia's supplies. We still don't know exactly who's behind it. If you have enough guts to take on a group of at least 5 bandits, maybe you can find out.
What about the bandits?
We know that the bandits are currently blockading the roads that connect the farmers to the city. Besides that, I know that there must have been a weapons delivery in the last few days. Maybe some clues to uncover the weapons dealer can be found with the bandits.
What's up here then?
This is the provisions store of the Royal Guard of the Paladins.
Can you sell me any of the Paladin stuff?
You want to buy? Let's say that if you could compensate me for the trouble that will arise from the Paladins thing.
Does that happen often? Things going astray?
As long as the provisions master says that everything is right, no.
I see. What do you have to offer?
Then pay attention.
Tohle. Tohle. Potřebuji vědět. Ten meč máme 5-5. Máme sílu 29.
Then
tak to nemá nic na požadovanou sílu 29. Ale požadovaná síla 20. Ne, 10. Oj, ale to bylo lepší. Já už nemám dost zlata, 750, ty vole. Něco prodáme. Tak. Kupíme si tady to.
All the crates still there?
go ahead and laugh at me. You stand on the pier all day and try to watch over all the chaos. The Paladins drag so much rubbish along that it isn't funny.
What was that again?
Listen, you're supposed to find out who's behind the weapons deliveries to the bandits and bring me proof. But it has to be really incriminating evidence, otherwise I can't arrest the guy.
Fajn, banditi, to má. To teď by se mohl mít ten meč. Ano. Tak teď máme damage 50, takže by to mohlo být lepší trošku.
You don't have to tell me that. Been there, done that.
I can't believe it.
I'm no better off myself.
It's going to get even worse.
Nobody wants to know.
That's not what I heard. That's what I've always said.
Jo, jasně, jasně. Ja.
And now for the fun part. Slug him! Slug him! Don't stop now!
Já mu beru furt stejně, tyjo, tak mi řekni, že jaký je rozdíl mezi damage 5 a damage 50. Když mu beru furt stejně.
Never pick a fight with me again.
Čem je ten rozdíl, ty vole?
Gold. Okay, that's mine for starters.
Budeme mít 30 cíly. No a je lepší dělat jednoruční zbraně nebo sílu? Říkal, že mám zmlátit, že mu bude mu ty pruty, ale já ho nedám. Proč někdy vytáhne kladivo a někdy ne? Já půjdu zkusit mobky.
And Enos, in his wisdom, did so.
Rozhodně jednoruční zbraně. Dobře, dobře. Já nevím, co máme dělat teď za úkol, ale no.
You don't say. He'd better shut up.
Nějaký vedlejší aspoň.
He simply
Nebo kde jsou ty zlodějové, nebo cokoliv. Chceš sejmout tu mouchu? Bychom mohli, ne, ty mouchy sejmout.
Nothing there.
To bylo hrozný. Prase! To je na ně dobrá taktika. Ale nevím, jak mám utéct z boje. Když bojuju, tak ho nechtěl jsem dát meč nic. Chovat. No nevadí, nevadí. Zkusíme to znova. Jo, za 60 bodů. Taký fight. No, starý kamarádi. Pojď. Víno, jedna. Aktuálně určitě nedáš, mají luky. Aha. Jako aspoň jsme si dali teda nějaký spéčka, no tak to určitě nedáme, už je vidím. Ach jo. To bylo rychlý. Tak je nedáme, no. A tak já nevím, co dělat momentálně za úkol, aby jsme se někam dostali. Je tady nahoře. No hele, další typek.
Did you run away too?
What makes you think that?
Why would you come here all alone? There's nothing here.
I only...
Okay, be my guest. Would you like a piece of meat?
Yes, gladly.
Here, the finest leg of mole rat, according to my own recipe.
So why are you here?
I can get a bit of peace up here. I always feel so restricted in the city.
Don't you have to work?
Everything I need I can get for myself. I cut the arrows, and nature provides the meat.
So you're a hunter?
Yes, if you want to call it that. But I only hunt what I need for myself, not to earn money.
In that case, I'm sure you can teach me something.
Why not? I could show you how to handle a bow.
Show me how to handle a bow.
No tak tenhle nemučí. Tu sekirku mi dej, tady rovnou si mu 2 smraďochy. No, tady asi nic není nahoře. Tady ani být nemám podle mě, on dělá úplně nic jiného. Oj, hele, prsten. Bonus money, super. To sice nepoužíváme, ale aspoň něco. No, nic jiného tady nevidím. A dolů se nedostaneme nějak efektivně, takže to budeme muset sejít zpátky. Tak jdeme do města a půjdeme si promluvit s tím hlavním tím, no. Že tady jsou ty draci. Tam můžeme dostat do toho horního patra. Na to nádvoří a půjdeme si promluvit s ním. To jinýho. A prosím tě, hele, jak tady jsou ty banditi, ty nedáme. Jak rozjedu tu trávu, tu zvládnem? Tady ten úkol? Nebo ty ztracený lidi, nebo ten obchodník se zbraněma? Nevím, co uděláme. To se týká těch ztracených lidí. Pomnej toho piráta. To by šlo, to by nám taky mohl dát nějaký XPčka. Já vím, že vstoupíme do druhé kapitoly. Jo, ten strážce skladu, to je svině. No, to bychom mohli udělat. Ten je dost silný, jasně, takže s ním budeme fajtit. Takže toho taky nedáme. No, dobré. Takže bychom mohli udělat toho piráta, no. Je mi nějaký pivo na nervy.
Hey, come closer. No. Hey, not. Hey, come the pal. Hey, the pal. Hey, not. Hey, not. Hey, the.
Hustý, máme zase pivo, to je hustý. Magii moc nejedu.
That's all just gossip.
Ale on po mně půjde, co? Ten pirát, když mám tady ty hadry. Ne? Já myslím, že jo.
There you are at last. I've been waiting here for just a moment. You're not a merchant. Where is... Who are you? I don't see how that's any of your business. But if you must know, my name is...
Who?
Are you telling me you've never heard of Skip? I'm one of Corinus's most wanted criminals. Me and my boys have been the scourge of the waters. Come on, you must... But honestly, you've really heard of me before. Oh, shit. And I had been thinking of strolling into town. Good thing I didn't. You haven't come to put me away. Have you?
Well...
Good for you. Pick a fight with old Skip, and your history.
Baltram, you're waiting for a merchant?
Smart kid, aren't you? That's what I just said, isn't it? That good-for-nothing junk merchant seems to have forgotten me. If only I could get my hands on him.
Where do you come from?
You want to know where our hideout is? That's the last thing I would tell a member of the militia. And in case you would like to pay us a visit, it wouldn't help you in the least. The island of Corinus is large, and no one ever gets to where we are anyway. Unless they have a cog or some other ship. And then you'd have to find your way through the cliffs as well. Nobody gets through there unless they know the secret path. There are only 2 people who know the path, and you're not one of them.
A lot of citizens are missing, and everything seems to indicate that you're not quite innocent in the matter.
Damn it. It's not what you think it is. Do I look like a slave trader to you? No, I only transport goods. What they are and where they come from is no concern of mine. We have shipped all kinds of things for those swine. First, it was just regular stuff. Well, sometimes it may have been contraband. But then they started to kidnap the inhabitants of the city. No idea what they're planning to do with them. All we did was ferry them across.
Who are you talking about?
The bandits, of course. Who else? The filthy scum who are making themselves at home all over the island. And not just here, around Corinus.
Where did you take those people?
I already told you. I'm not going to tell you where our bay is.
Just bandits isn't good enough for me. I want a name.
A name? You want to know who's leading the bandits? Damn it! What was that bastard's name again? I just can't recall his name. Even if it wasn't all that complicated. But I can show you where to find the boss of the gang in this part of Corinus. Have you got a decent map?
Here, I've got a map of Corinus.
That's good. Let me draw in the hideout of this fellow. I remember his name now. Dexter. Yes, I think they called him Dexter. Here's your map.
Dexter, ano. No, on nám vyznačil na mapě, kde je. Tamhle, jasně. Ale tam taky jako nemám šanci asi se dostat, to. No taky chcípnem, určitě. Ale můžu si to něco vzít? Jo, můžu. Díky. Rovnou smažíme maso, ne? Nebo ne? Nejde? Ale ryby. Nice. Teď bychom mohli doběhnout do místa za tím šlínem, se kterým ten skip obchoduje. A něco z toho vytěžit, možná nějaký XPčka. Aha. Tráště ti do něj pustí, pokud znáš jméno jejich vůdce. To víme. To je Dexter, to se psal. A to nám je řekl. Ale tam bude fight jak svíňa, ne? Když vypsal odměnu na naši hlavu, proč půjdu do jejich tábora. To by jako nedávalo smysl, ne? Nebo jako myslíš, že je vhodná chvíle tam jít? Nebo co myslíš, jako, že je teď vhodná chvíle dělat za úkol? Hlavní linku? Ale máme toho obchodníka, se kterým obchodoval ten pirát.
You're doing business with pirates?
What? Who told you that?
I talked to one of them. He seems to be waiting for you in his bay.
What can you do? These are hard times. Everybody has to look after his own.
Weren't you afraid of getting caught?
That could happen. You found out too, didn't you? But you'll keep your mouth shut, right?
What do you know about the pirates?
They live in a remote part of the island of Corinthus. It can only be reached with a cog or some other ship, as far as I know. The citizens of Corinthus fear them, quite rightly so, for they're nothing but a bunch of nasty cutthroats. Still, if you ask me, they're nowhere near as bad as the bandits.
What is it you're trading?
I mostly supply them with food. And for that, they give me the finest rum that's to be had in Corinthus.
I could take care of this deal.
Vedlejší úkoly, no.
That would be great.
Snažím se, a je to... Všude třeba tu trávu mi hned řekneš, že je moc silnej na nás, tak já nevím, jaký vedlejší úkoly.
That was...
Víš co, tady máme jenom... Pirátský, ten uděláme teď. Bandity nedáme na majáku. Balík trávy nedáme, protože je těžký. Ztracený lidi, to nevím jak na to. Obchodník se zbraněma pro bandity, to taky bude těžký, tak nevím jak na to. Ztracený lidi, nevím. Musí se zápatu na oku, ten nám nic neřekne. Mágové vody, kruh vody. Nevím.
The guards on the gates are ordered to interpret the law in the strictest sense in order to prevent unauthorized entry.
Jo, tenhle úkol vím, tenhle úkol znám. Ale další nevím.
I've got a package.
What? Scared shitless, is he? Oh well, what can you expect from such a puny penny pincher?
He says he wants 3 bottles of your rum in return.
Ha ha, wouldn't he like that? First he makes me wait forever, doesn't even show up in person. Then he has the nerve to make demands. Here, give him 2 bottles. That's enough for him.
No zase to máme teda odvést, nebo odnést tam tomu. Tím pádem pádem bude úkol hotový a bude špítí. Kolik potřebujeme? Dost. A ty, když jsi to hrál, tak jsi to hrál ještě anglicky, nebo jsi tam češtinu nakupoval roky? Nebo kupoval, nebo jsi tam nějak prostě dával tu češtinu? Tak, frére, mám tady zásilku.
I got the rum from Skip, but he gave me no more than 2
Mám
bottles.
50 špečků.
Damn expensive, that. Who does he think he is? Well, give it here then. I can't give you much for it now. This here's gotta be enough.
Ještě jenom to hrál. Dobré, dobré. Kdyby jsem si koupil nějaký kouzla. Kolik máme peněz? Máme 135. Kouknem, ty kouzla jsou tady u toho alchymisty, ne?
Show me your wares. Show.
Nejsou.
Hey, you.
Good.
Yes, and what about you?
I've come from the mainland, and now I'm hanging around here. I'm almost out of gold, so all I can do now is join the militia, I guess. But I don't want to do that. I won't be slaughtered by those orcs on the king's behalf.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Has anything exciting happened?
You could say that. They robbed Bosper the bowmaker. What a brazen thing to do, I tell you. The fellow just ambled into the shop in broad daylight and grabbed himself a bow. And Bosper right after him, hollering, "Stop right there, you rogue!" But the thief was too fast.
He never would have thought of that himself.
What can you tell me about the militia?
One of the paladins has taken command. A certain Lord Andre. He's trying to mobilize half the city in case the orcs attack. But you need to be a citizen of the town in order to be admitted. As far as I know, if you're not a citizen, you can train anyway, but you won't be officially admitted.
That's been known a long time.
Fajn. Zuris, jo. Tak to zkusíme. Uvidíme, třeba se nám to povede. Máš nějaké věci na prodej?
Hey. What?
It's gonna get even worse.
No tenhle.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
to uložíme a zkusíme.
Who says things like that?
Show me your...
Can't keep anything to himself.
Ohnivý koule si říkal, jo?
Don't tell this to anyone.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
I don't believe that.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Koupil jsem jenom 2.
He can't keep anything to himself.
That's an open secret.
He simply talks too much.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
That's not what my husband thinks.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Tak, a kde je ten šulín?
Martial law is immediately declared in all cities and regions of the realm. All civilian judges are to hand over their duties to the royal paladins effectively immediately. The honorable Lord
A pak do ní jako začnu sypat mečem, jo? Tak jo, zkusíme tohle, uvidíme, třeba to klapne.
Really? How interesting.
Go away, don't tell me that.
We can't take care of everything. I hadn't seen it.
A to je tady ten v tom skladu napravo, že jo? Nahoře. Jo, že to je on.
That's been known a long time.
That's totally obvious.
Tady, že jo? Jo. Já šlu na záchod, že to je on. Tak, jsem tu. Jdeme to zkusit. Uložíme to třeba sem, dáme test. To je on, no?
Hey, you got no business here, understand?
Who are you?
That's none of your business. I'm the boss here, okay?
The boss of what? Of those chests?
Hey, the storeroom was under my supervision, got it? So piss off, or else I'll bash in your skull.
Pojď, ještě jeden. Ty vole, jako ono by to šlo, ale chybí mi ty vole. Chybí mi jeden ten. Jedno kouzlo mi chybí. Aha, ty mě dal na jednu ránu. No to půjde, pokud mi nedá kritik.
Never pick a fight with me again.
Jo, ale ty kouzla, ty jsou docela dobrý. Pojď, umři. Do prdele. Nehybej se. No a jiný kouzlo nemám.
Never pick a fight with me again.
Bude rychlejší doběhnout a koupit ještě jeden. Tak to si načteme tady.
Show me where.
Ukaž mi svoje zboží, no.
Go away, don't tell me that.
Kde to má? Oni má koule.
And it's gonna get even worse. But that's terrible. But that's terrible. I won't tell her a thing from now on. He had better shut up. Who says things like that?
Kde je ta koule? Tady? Jo.
But that's terrible. And it's gonna get even worse.
Show me where.
Really, how interesting. You don't say.
Tak máme 5 ohnivých koulí.
That's an open secret.
To by mělo stačit.
And it's gonna get even worse.
Dneska jsme se dostali daleko. A pak bychom mohli dělat co? Pak by to chtěl ty ztracený lidi, co?
By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. Martial law is immediately declared in all cities and regions of the realm. All civilian judges are to hand over their duties to the royal paladins, effective immediately. The Honorable Lord
Čemu jsou ty tabulky?
to punish every crime or act of...
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Honestly, I would have thought myself.
Let's wait and see.
Hey, who the hey? Never pick a fight with me again. Hey, you still here? Didn't I tell you to piss off?
Aha. Počkej, proč jdeš hned po mně, blbečku? Aha, takže ty tabulky můžu, no, já už jsem prodal tak 2.
Hey, you snap.
On jde po mně hned.
And now for some.
Just stay away from me with that
so
magic
hard.
of yours.
Tak, on je mrtvej. Máme klíč. Super. Tady dole nikde nic nenajdu. Tak jdeme hore. Tak a jdeme mu to nahlásit. A cestou koupíme zpátky teda tu tabulku. Doufám, že nebude chtít třeba za 800. Čau Vojtěchu. Jako hele, riskovat to nebudem. Jdeme ho znova.
Hey, you still...
Ale on jde hned po mně, já si nestihnu equipnout. To kouzlo. Pojď, 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 pojď.
You still here? Didn't I tell you to piss off? Now.
Dobrý. Máme to, super. Hlavně, že mám lepší meč, ale on mě dává na pár ran, ty vole, a já bych ho mlátil tak 3 dny. No počkej, tak je lepší to dát tomu šéfovi domobrany, anebo tu trávu dát tomu žoldákovi? To je lepší pro nás. Proč si to nedohrál, no? Já jako jsem na začátku a tak jako upřímně mě taky moc jako nebaví ta dvojka. A trojka navazuje na dvojku, co? A jako zatím mě nebaví, uvidíme, třeba jako se to zlepší.
That's what I've always said if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Really? How interesting. I don't believe
Ale má tady tabulku za 100.
Everybody knows it now. You don't say.
Who says things like that? That's not what I heard.
These are bad times, but that's terrible.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself. Go away. Don't tell me that.
100 bychom si mohli vydělat pivákama.
Hey,
Aha.
Inhabitants of Corinthus. By
Díky,
the
Rocky, jo.
express order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. Due to the
Doufám, že mi ta hra nespadne.
the forest and wilderness near the city are to be avoided for your own protection. Furthermore, any contact with the rebelling peasantry in the surrounding areas
No,
is
stovku na tu
strictly
tabulku. Kolik máme piva? 22. Jsem tak 35. Ty vole, 43. Nám dal nějak moc. To jste neviděli? Ne, fakt, jako já chci jít hlavní příběh tady. Ty dvojce. Tu trojku, tu si užijem, tu chci projít skrz na skrz. Ukaž mi své zboží. Vem si pio. Vole. Vem si pio.
He had better shut. He simply talks too much.
I can't take care of everything for everybody. That's not what my husband
Tak, a dej mi tu tabulku.
Someone's gotta do the work, and it's gonna get even worse.
Who says things like that? But that's terrible.
Jo, teď jdeme za tím lordem teda.
Someone's gotta do the work.
Who says things like that? I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Jo, takhle jasně. Ty nemusí mít dohranou dvojku. Jako na stream to bude asi lepší to mít dohraný, jo, ale... Na tu trojku se těším nejvíc, upřímně. Takže vypadá i dobře už. Co se toho balíku týče?
About the package.
Have you found it?
I threw it into the harbor basin.
So? Well, the main thing is that it can no longer fall into the wrong hands. Here is your pay.
Nice. Jo, takhle. No co teď, hele, teď bychom mohli udělat ty ztracený lidi, obchodník se zbraněmi pro bandity, to bychom taky mohli udělat, ne? Ne, co je teď dobrý udělat? Počem mít. Těch úkolů, co máme tady, nebo jestli mám nějaký úkol, co jsem nevyzvedl někde. Už se nepodíváš, no. Jasně, no tak to trojka jasně, tak se odehrává jinde, že? Ale to byla nějaká páka. Jo, počkejte, věznice.
What do you want here?
What can you... These are the barracks. Where do you want to go?
How do I get to the upper quarter?
Just walk down the stairs to the right at the main entrance, walk down the alley. There is a flight of...
Thanks.
Dál by si zkusil udělat úkol pro něj, jo? A jaký úkol pro něj? Ježiš, to je ta Sára.
You dare show your face here. I cannot prove it, but I bet that you played a part in this dirty game. It's your fault that I'm here. Yours and that of this damned Canthar. May Enos punish you.
Můžu ji pustit? Debil. Zavři to! Já to neuložil!
It's you.
Pojď, jsi volná, já tě pustil. Čuzo.
It's you.
No, tak nepůjde. Ale máš otevřený dveře, koza, kdyby si chtěl ven. Jo, musíš mě požádat. Dobře.
Hey, you! Have you got another job for me?
You have taken the package of swampweed out of circulation. Good. But I would like to know who is distributing the stuff among the people. It must be someone in the harbor district. If someone regularly came from outside the city, he would have been caught some time ago.
What exactly am I to do?
Find the dealer and get him to sell you some weed. That will not be easy, but we cannot arrest him otherwise. Talk to Mortis. He knows the harbor district. Perhaps he can help you.
Dobře. Takže máme si pokecat s nějakým Mortisem, nebo jak se jmenuje, nebo Mortisem. Kde ho najde, moší?
Explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is hereby enacted. The security measures for the protection of the upper quarter will be further strengthened. The guards on the gates are ordered to interpret the law in the strictest sense in order to prevent unauthorized entry.
As if I didn't have enough problems.
Aha, my můžeme pokazit ten úkol. Dobré. Jo, najdeme. Dělník, to bude volné, tady to. Ne. Aha, když on říkal, že výstavu, ty vole. Mortis kovář, aha, jo, už vím. Já ty jména jsem na ně úplně jebnutý. Máme jaký level? Máme zkušenostní body žádný. Jo, tady jsou, aha, to se zapomnělo točit.
Hey.
The tavern and the brothel are probably the best places for you to go.
No super, teď jsem se zeptal na něco, vůbec nevím na co, protože jsem to urychlil, ty vole. Ale můžu si to brát? Asi můžu.
A few lockpicks would be helpful.
Pak klíče budeme muset koupit. No, že musíme sundat brnění, jasně. A kam máme jít? Já jsem to překlikal. Jedna, raz, dva. Ach jo, to vylamování dámku mi fakt nechybělo. Jedna, raz, dva, tři. Jo, to brnění, aha. Já vím, kdo prodává pak klíč. Ale já nevím, kam mám jít teď. Taky mám jít v kasárnách, jako tady. Mám někam schovat. Tady bednu nevidím. No, tady je bedna, ale nevím, jestli můžu používat. Vajnos. Vajnos. Žbánek, dej mi ho. Nedáš? Dobře. Ale klíč od věže. To se nám hodí. Jo, pardon, chvilku. Dobrý, jsem tu, měl by všechno slyšet? Dobrý. Jo, tady je ta truhla, takže já si to sundám. To jde hrát jako FPS, jo? Jo, nejde. Dáme si to do truhly teda. Dobrý, uložíme. A jdem teda. No počkej, sem ne. Nevěstinci, do krčmy se nedostaneme ještě. Musíme do nevěstince.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Everybody knows by now.
Go away, don't tell me that. That's what I've always said.
Really? How interesting. That's not what my husband thinks.
Tak, a tady mám koupit trávu.
Can I get special goods here too?
Sure, all my goods are very special. If you have enough gold, you can go upstairs with Nadja.
Joe.
Hey.
Hey, I can't take care of you now, baby. Talk to Bromar if you want to have some fun.
I just want to ask you a few questions about those missing people.
I could tell you a thing or two, but not here, honey.
Then let's go upstairs.
Fine, but you get it settled with Bromar first. I don't want any trouble.
Are you the one?
I am Bromo, this is my house, and these are my girls. I like my girls. And if you like my girls too, then you'll pay for it. 50 gold
50
pieces.
zlaťáků, máš štěstí, že mám hodně
Don't
piva.
get the idea of making trouble here.
No, tak jo, no.
I want to have some fun.
Fine. You're not likely to forget the next few hours of your life anytime soon. Go upstairs with Nadja then. Have fun.
Hey. Let's go upstairs.
Today's your lucky day, baby. Let's go.
No jak tam chci to promluvit, než tam hodíš něco, já si musím připravit jak hodím, kdyby náhodou něco, ať mi nesundají stream.
I'll never get this open without the right key. So can we talk now?
We've got enough privacy up here. Bromar doesn't like to see us talk to guests during work if there's nothing in it for him. So you want to know more about the people who disappeared down here at the harbor, do you? I don't know whether I can help you much, but at least I can tell you what became of Lucia.
Tell me about Lucia.
Nobody here is too sorry that she's gone.
Why?
I don't think there was anyone here whom she didn't try to use. She was a real...
Where did she disappear to?
She used to see a lot of Elverich, the apprentice of Thorben, the carpenter from the lower part of town. I bet she's up and left with that young man.
Where could the two of them have gone?
If the wolves didn't need them, I suppose they went to stay with the farmer. Where else would they go?
What else do you know?
I've heard many stories about people who disappear down here at the harbor, but I'm not so sure whether I should believe them. You should have a chat with the merchants down here. That's all I can tell you, alas. Now, what about the two of us, sweetie? You paid for it after all. Wouldn't you like to have a little fun before you leave?
Dobře, nesmíme prásknout Naďu. Až budeš mluvit Borkou. Jakým Borkou?
Where can I buy some weed around here?
If you want me to tell you something, you'd better part with a few gold pieces.
Počkej.
How much do you want?
50 gold pieces should do the trick.
Ach jo.
Now tell me where I can buy weed.
Talk to Borka, baby. He'll have some weed for you.
Kde?
The next couple of hours belong to us. It's time for you to relax,
Ježíš, žádal to.
lie back, and enjoy.
Jádal, že si má píchnout. Nebude tam nic, že ne? Dobrý, to není nic hroznýho. Za ty prachy to nestálo. Měla šajsku. Takže počkej, máme si jít promluvit teda s tím Borkou. Jo, počkej. To je on, to je tady ten. Ne? Mám takový pocit. Jo.
Are all your girls accounted for?
Je to přestalo urychlovat dialog?
Of course they are.
Musím mačkat.
Or do you think I want to go to jail over something like that?
I wasn't asking about your payroll.
Oh, yeah. Actually, one of my girls has up and I reported it to the militia too, but they claim they have...
How long has Lucia been missing?
Several days. I don't know. I assume she ran off with one of us. That bitch made off with part of my savings. If I get hold of her, so how is that any business of it?
Hlídá, jasně, jasně. Díky.
I've heard you're selling weed.
Says who?
That's beside the point.
I just want to know who sent you so I can be sure you're all right.
Don't tell this to anyone.
So, do you want to cut a deal or not?
All right. Let's make a deal. You give me 50 gold pieces and then...
Let's make a deal. Here's the gold.
All right.
That's what I've always said.
Here's a fresh, resinous stalk of weed.
That's not what my husband thinks.
No a co teď? Teď prostě jdu na práska toho, ne? Počkej, tady jedna ukradla zlatý kalichy.
Hey,
Máš je
you.
ty?
Come back to me, then.
Hey.
Počkej, to jsou úplně něco jiného. Tady, to ostražil zmizela, ona vlastně přes nás. Jo, tak to pak půjdeme za ním, jasně, distribuce drogy. Teď můžeme jít, jasný, jasný. Pak tam jsou další dva úkoly. Tady zmizely 2 zlatý kalichy a pak utekla ta čůza, ne?
For the king. About that weed, I know who's selling the weed in town. It's Borka, the doorman at the Red Lantern.
Indeed? Do we have proof?
He sold me some swamp weed.
Fine. That's enough for us. I shall have him arrested at once. Here is your pay.
Já nepotřebuji prachy, já potřebuji expy.
Have you got another assignment for me?
Lobart the turnip farmer has problems in his fields. If we help him, It will solidify his relationship with the city. So go to him and see what is wrong.
Loubarová farma. Fajn. Tam můžeme jít taky. Teď si můžu vzít ten svůj oblek zpátky, ne? Který jsem nechal vůbec nevím kde. Tady. Tak. Máme o to obliklý. Levlíky nějaký máme. Vůbec nic. Super. A pak teda budeme dělat jednoruční meč, jo? Dobré, dobré. Tak teď jdeme do druhé kapitoly. A pak budeme zase dělat ty vedlejší úkoly nějaký, no. Jo, jsou na něm polní škůdci, pokud budeš bojovat maximálně jedním na jednou, tak by to měl zvládnout. Jo, to dáme. Určitě to dáme. Já nám věřím. A teď si dojdeme do druhé kapitoly. Pak můžeme zase dělat ty vedlejší úkoly a pak se pomalinku přesouvat nahoru. To zní jako plán.
Halt! Only the citizens of the town and the king's troops can get into the upper end of the town.
That's quite obvious. I belong to the militia. Let me pass.
So, Andre accepted you. Then he can't be such a bad guy after all. You are now one of the protectors of the city, so be nice and friendly towards the citizens.
Každou další kapitolu se objeví nový monster. Takže myslíš, jako, že bych neměl, jo? Je další kapitoly ještě. Takže bychom měli zůstat tady a si nějak vylevlit? Víš? Má fotku, nejenom. Co myslíš teda? Blbě, že jsem udělal asi 3 úkoly s váma, nebo 4 a žádný level. Ty vole, vás je tady zase.
Ah, you again. So, you actually managed to get into the upper quarter. There are some things you must heed here. Otherwise, you will wind up outside as fast as you got in here. You're only allowed to enter the merchants' buildings. You can recognize them by the signs over the door. Just so there are no misunderstandings. The other buildings belong to important citizens. There is nothing there for you. As a member of the militia, you also have access to the rooms of the paladins. But your quarters are still in the barracks. The important citizens of this town live in this quarter. So treat them with respect. Do we understand each other?
Sure.
You don't have to tell me that.
I agree with you completely.
I've got no time for things like that.
I'm not telling you anything new.
No, tak to dáme. V Gothicu jedničce jsem si to ani nevšiml, jak jste mi pomohli s tím mečem vytuněným, tak jsem si to ani nevšiml. Něco takového je tady, ty dvojice, prostě něco, čím prostě bum. Jsem měl nejlepší meč ve hře jako level 5, jo. Je něco tady v ty dvojice, takovýho. By se mi hodilo hodně.
Only men who are in service to the king may enter the town hall.
I am a member of the militia.
All right, you can go in.
I have already heard of you. I am Lord Hagen, Paladin of the King, warrior of our Lord Innos, and Commander-in-Chief of Khorinis. I have much to do, so do not waste my time. Tell me, rather, why you are here.
The hosts of evil are gathering very close to here, in the Valley of Mines.
In the Valley of Mines? We have dispatched an expedition there. We are also aware of reports that say the pass there is occupied by orcs. But thus far, no news has reached me of an army of evil. What army is that supposed to be?
An army of dragons who have gathered hosts of their minions around them.
Dragons? According to the old scriptures, it is many centuries since dragons were last sighted. Tell me, why should I believe a word you say?
But the question isn't whether you can believe me. The question is whether you can afford not to believe me when I tell the truth.
As long as I have no proof, I cannot afford to send even more men there.
What do you know about the Eye of Innos?
It is a divine artifact. In the old prophecies, it is mentioned in connection with dragons. However, the scriptures also say that only a chosen of Innos can wear it.
Why have you come to Khorinis?
We are on an important mission for the kingdom. Our orders come directly from King Robar. I told you that we have sent an expedition to the Valley of Mines. That is the reason for our presence.
Máme se k ním připojit do službách řádu.
So you want me to bring you proof?
Precisely. Cross the pass and go to the Valley of Mines. Once there, seek out the expedition, and when you have found them, speak to Commander Garond. If anyone knows the situation there, he will. If he confirms your words, then I am prepared to help you.
Does that mean you'll hand over the Eye of Innos to me?
The Eye of Innos? Good. Bring me proof. Then I shall see to it that you are permitted to wear the amulet.
Then can I say I've got your word on this matter?
You can, for you have it.
How am I supposed to get across the pass?
I shall give you the key to the gate to the pass. However, you will have to find your own way through the ranks of the orcs. May Innos protect you.
I want to take up service with the Order.
To be a warrior of Innos means to devote yourself entirely to the cause of Innos. Only the noblest and bravest warriors are accepted into our order. If you are truly determined to become a paladin, you must prove that you are worthy.
How can I prove myself worthy?
Your deeds will show whether you are worthy. We fight for freedom and justice in the name of Innos. We fight against Beliar and his henchmen who want to destroy the just order of Innos.
I understand.
You understand nothing at all. Our honor is our life, and our life is Innos. A paladin goes into battle praising Innos, and many of us have lost our lives on the altar of the eternal strife between good and evil. Every single one of us has committed himself to this tradition. If we fail, we tarnish the deeds of our fallen comrades. Only he who truly understands this is worthy of being a paladin.
No dobře, už jsi mi toho řekl dost. No a jsme v druhé kapitole. Je jich tady taky 6, co jsem koukal. Když máme tu Noc Havrana, takže nevím. No a... ten meč by se mi hodil, jejich.
Hey you, wait a minute. You're headed for the Valley of Mines, aren't you?
And?
Here's a bargain. You give me a report on what's going on with the ore, and for that I will get you a ring that increases your life energy.
I'll see what I can do.
Takže tak, no. Teď by to chtělo ještě nějaký ty vedlejší úkoly dělat a pak tam asi jít, no. Teď by to chtělo ty farmy pusit. A to si necháme lišáci na další streamek. A doufám, že se vám to líbilo, hojte mi like, odběr, koment. Uvidíme se u dalšího streamu. Pak moc díky za radu, vážím si to. Vojtěchu, Rokyho, díky moc. A doufám, že mi přijdete poradit příště, ať někam dostaneme. Tak mějte hezky a zatím ahoj.